I'm Amy Painter with Cruise Planners, and we're here today for our first See the World Client Spotlight. And today, my friends, the Twisted Tutu sisters, are here to tell you about their recent trip on the Carnival Liberty together. Girls trip!
Girls trip!
So, Twisted Tutu sisters, I know all of you. I know you're not actually related and sisters, so why does the file folder in my office say Twisted Tutu sisters on it?
Well, the Tutu sisters is kind of shortened because when we all started getting closer and closer, Tony did this cute little logo because she's the artist of the group, and it's actually the Twisted Tutu sisters.
Love it.
And we have no idea why she would have thought that, but
Y'all went to high school together, correct?
Yes.
So you have been friends for, are you going to tell us how many years?
over 50.
Plus.
Over 50.
Joyce and I even longer. We've been friends since first grade.
Oh my. All right.
Yeah.
Or
And-
seventh for the rest of us.
So this was not your first trip together. Tony, you just recently moved back to town. You were in
Yes,
Texas.
I was in Fredericksburg, Texas, which is in the heart of Hill Country, and the girls came out to visit me last year to spend 4 or 5 days, and it was interesting. They all flew into Austin, and when my partner and I came into the airport to pick them up, they were all wearing pink tutus.
Of course they were.
And they had a pink tutu for me.
Of course they did.
So we all had pink tutus. Everybody in the airport loved it, and then we went to a great Mexican restaurant, a very historic Mexican restaurant in San Antonio, and they loved us.
So girls that eat together and travel together stay together.
Yes,
Right.
and we don't tell on one another.
Oh, there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the shirt says.
That's what the shirt
What
says.
happens with the sisters stays with the sisters.
Exactly.
There you go. So you most recently returned from your weekend on the Carnival Liberty out of Port Canaveral. 3 nights and had a stop in Nassau. Tell us about your experience on the Carnival Liberty.
Phenomenal.
It was
We had so
awesome.
much fun. It
We
was,
had a
Yeah.
great
it
time.
was a great ship, great
Totally
accommodation.
relaxing
Yeah,
time.
very relaxing.
Everybody
You had adjoining balcony rooms.
Yes, we did. That was the
That was the best.
Didn't
So-
know they could do that.
So they opened the balcony
Yes.
up, so
Yes.
your 2 room, y'all had
Yes.
one big balcony between the 2
Yes.
of you.
Right.
We utilized it on a daily basis.
Propped up most of
Yes.
the time drinking wine.
Yeah.
Had an awesome
Wine or coffee?
And water, had to stay hydrated. I'm the nurse.
nurses.
Yeah, so we made sure we were hydrated
Right.
with water. But yeah, the balcony, just being able to relax out there and watch everyone and have all of us together, I thought was just the best.
We saw some beautiful sunsets, beautiful sunrises. The fresh air was wonderful. We had absolutely amazing service on the ship itself. Everyone was so kind, and they met all of our needs. And there was just enough activity going on that it seemed to reach all of us in our own way. You know, we like to
won
do
money in the
different things.
casino.
And we went to see a comedy show while she was
Which was
filming.
great.
Yeah.
Isn't that what's great about
Yeah.
cruising
Yeah.
with friends
Yes.
and family and everybody can do their
What they
own
wanna
thing,
do.
Yep.
but then you can gather back on that balcony together or at dinner at night. Let's
Yeah.
talk about the food. You can't go on a
Oh,
cruise
my
without
word.
talking about that.
The food was
Awesome.
really amazing. It was good.
And what we did at dinner was we each picked like different appetizers, so we could each try all the different ones. It was awesome.
And you had a special dining experience.
Oh,
Joyce
Yeah.
talked us into that.
Yes.
Yes.
The chef's
well
table.
The chef's
worth the-
table.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get the opportunity to do that, I would definitely
Yeah,
recommend
definitely.
the
I would
chef's
do it
table.
again.
And
Yeah,
we
it
had
was.
the most amazing group of people that we did it with.
That was what was so cool.
And
yeah.
we got to
They were awesome.
know them because it was real personal.
Yeah.
We got to know them. It was a small group. We shared stories about where we were from and our jobs and our families.
So at the chef's table, the chef came out. He was there the whole time.
Stayed there
Stayed the whole
Stayed the whole time,
Walking
explained
you through
every
each
course.
course.
The most fascinating one is when they smoked the meat in that glass
In the dome.
And then smoked
it
the
was
meat right
so
there.
cool.
That was just amazing. I didn't.
Very cool.
I'd never seen
I'd
it.
never seen that
Not
done
in
before.
person,
So,
no.
yeah.
It was way cool.
And surely there was some sort of chocolate at dessert time.
A ganache
course.
and kind of these cute little things that were so pretty that I don't know what they were, but
Yeah.
they tasted great.
Chocolate goo.
Yeah.
Well, so speaking of chocolate,
Yes.
I suppose your day in Nassau was a little extra special and may have included some chocolate.
It did.
It did.
So when y'all were planning your trip, you came to me and said, we've all been to Nassau a million times. We've all done everything there is to do there. And I said, oh, have you? And tell us about your day in Nassau, because we planned something a little out of the ordinary.
Fabulous day. Thank you. Thank you for your
So
recommendation.
tell us about your day in Nassau.
Great Cliff.
Grey Cliff.
Great
Yeah, we
Cliff.
went to the
Nice.
historic hotel called Grey Cliff, which is kind of out of the way and up in the hills. And if you don't know it's there, you'll never see it or find it. And we walked in, and it was like being in another era.
Back in time, but I just felt like we should put on our ball gowns. You know, we were not in ball gowns, but I just felt like you could feel the history.
Yeah.
The gardens were just so beautiful, and lots of little private areas. And they say a lot of movie stars and Princess Diana have been there. That they go there because it is private spaces you can have, and it was just
It was
the feeling of it
magnificent.
was really special.
I kept thinking I was going to see Humphrey Bogart, you know, Catherine Hepburn.
Now at Grey Cliff, you can go and roll cigars. Did y'all probably didn't have time to do
Well,
that.
time to
I
do
went
that.
to see, but
But you saw
they
it.
were, it was busy and
Uh-huh.
we didn't have much time, but then next door, so I thought I might get my husband a cigar, but he's trying not to have one, but so I went to the chocolate store and
So
got him
there's
a
a chocolate factory also at Grey
cigar.
Cliff.
And I got white chocolate. I did. I got white chocolate.
Dark and milk, and they were great.
So she got a chocolate cigar, by the way. just
Yes,
so
the
you know.
chocolate
Oh,
cigar.
there you go.
Instead of
Kill
bringing
two
him
birds
the
with
one
one
that's
stone.
gonna kill him, I brought him the chocolate one.
Now,
so.
next to Grey Cliff, you've got across the street, the History Museum is right there, but there's also a wine tasting opportunity.
Right, and we did.
And I guess that these girls went to the wine tasting
Well,
opportunity.
some of
sort
us did.
Joyce
Maybe
and
the lady
Lolita.
that does the wine
Joyce
shop.
and Lolita went
Tony and I went
to the National Art Museum.
Art
So
Museum.
you went next door to the
Yes.
National Art Gallery,
Yes.
which is also
And we
a
went
fabulous
across the street to
experience.
the wine.
To the wine tasting.
Yeah.
So all of this is
Okay.
right together on one
Yes.
street.
Yeah,
one
there.
street.
So did y'all walk up there or did you take a cab
We took a cab.
from the port up to
there.
Yes.
Grey Cliff?
Yes.
Easy to do.
Easy,
to
easy,
do.
easy.
Yeah.
You got there, he dropped you off, and there was all these things for you to do, and you
Yes.
felt like you were a million miles away from
Yes.
the tourists,
Oh,
right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so the art gallery is fabulous.
It is
the wine
wonderful.
tasting is a great
was
spot. They even
fun.
do classes there where you can blend your own wines and all
Yeah.
sorts of things you can do if you plan ahead. But then y'all also said to me, I want some
Fresh
seafood, some fresh
Local.
fish.
Yeah.
Where
And we
do
wanted
get?
to eat with the locals.
Eat
Yes.
with the locals. And I said,
Got it.
fish fry.
I thought it was gonna be one little place that fried fish, so was I ever wrong?
Yes, we
Because
all were.
It was.
Yeah, we really didn't know what to
We didn't know what to
expect.
expect.
Yeah, we
so-
didn't. But it was,
It was
fabulous.
wonderful.
Awesome.
And the
So-
place that we went, it was nothing but locals.
So there's
Yes.
multiple little
Oh,
stalls,
yes.
shacks. Yeah,
Shacks,
they're
basically.
cute. They're
Fish
cute.
shacks.
The water's right
And
behind.
clean. They were
Clean.
clean.
And
Yes.
they're fresh. Did
And-
y'all
oh my
do the
gosh.
conch salad?
Oh,
Yes.
Amazing.
The best conch salad
Yeah.
ever.
I think so.
When I went, I had
We'll go
conch
to
salad and
everything.
conch fritters.
Yeah, we had. a
Well,
little
Joyce
bit
and I
of
had lobster and a few
Okay.
other things.
All other, I don't know, we had
Oh, we
everything.
had everything,
Fish.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
was-
we had.
So after you ate, then you wandered your way back down the beach. Is
Yeah,
that
A
right?
little ways.
I wanted to sit and have a drink on a pretty beach. I said, we're in Nassau. We gotta find, surely there's a beach. And sure enough, we did. We found
just wandered
one
around
that
and there was one.
great.
So
little
I
spot.
think by the way you described it to me, I wasn't there. I think that was Junkanoo Beach, which is within walking distance.
that kind of made our day. We got to see Grey Cliff. We went to the fish fry and got to see just some really cool buildings and then the beach. And
It was
what we
a
wanted.
great
It
Perfect
was a
day.
great day, it really was. It was
78
perfect.
degrees.
Perfect.
Oh, perfect.
Mhm.
So it sounds like y'all had a incredible time on this trip, on your cruise on the Carnival Liberty. And it seems like you probably plan to travel again together. This can't be the last time. We're going to do this again, right?
Yes.
I'm trying to work my way into getting invited on the next one. Of course, we do have the Two Old Hags Wine Shop, which Joyce is the owner of, does an annual cruise, and I'm assuming we're going to get all the girls on
We
that
are
one.
definitely going to be in on that little deal, and I'm going to let you explain at some point how where exactly we're going and what's going to happen, because that's why we have you.
Well, is
That's the
that
purpose
Yeah.
of you being with
Yes.
us, is to guide us down the right path, to get the best deals for us,
right?
and just so we
And
can
you
have
have
the
the
most fun.
details.
All the
Yeah.
details, that was
All the
most
details,
important thing.
that was
All I
the-
had to do was get my passport out of the safe and get on the ship, and
Yeah.
everything else
Yeah.
was taken care of. Thank you.
Yes.
It was
Thanks
awesome.
for letting me be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Letting me be a part of it.
Right.
So the Hags Cruise is coming up in October, will be when we're doing that. This is Canada, New England this year. We'll be flying to Boston and spending a couple days there, and then we're gonna go up the coast and Portland, Maine, Bar Harbor, Nova Scotia, and so that's gonna be a good time. It's open to everyone.
Oh yeah,
It's open to everyone.
It's open invitation.
So,
More
but
the
Joyce will
merrier.
be hosting that from Two Old Hags Wine
Oh.
Shop. And we're gonna have some fun, extra little wine themed activities and tastings and dinners and opportunities.
Imagine
So
That's
that'll be
oh
fun.
my.
That'll be fun.
Well, thank y'all for letting me be a part of planning
Oh,
this.
thank you.
That's right. Thank you so much for
Making
helping
our trip
us.
so wonderful.
Yeah.
No
Thank
worries.
you.
We had no
Yeah.
worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and it's nice to press a reset button after the craziness of the holidays and all of that. It was
Can we do it
really
every
wonderful.
week?
February's coming.
You can actually.
Take care of that.
I'm a big fan of you going every week.
Okay, make it happen.
We can do that.
Well, thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're ready.